Hello, it's Lucas and
Daddy.
And before we do start this video of this box break, it is my sister's birthday. She's now 7. So you commenters, you can tell her happy birthday. We don't mind. We'll always tell her. So otherwise, we also have another box already ready for the next time. It's a bigger one, actually.
Yep, we have an old 80s Topps box as well. And this is actually one of our first retro reviews of an older product to fill in the gaps so I can post some videos more often. We do have next week one of the 2014 Topps Allen and Ginter boxes coming, which has how many hits?
3.
3 hits in it. And it looks like a very fun set with a great checklist. There's some wrestlers, some celebrities. It's going to be a fun box break. But to fill in the gaps, I got a couple of these. This is from the height of the baseball card boom, the late 80s, early 90s, where everyone and their brother made cards. I think I may have made a trading card set or two. And this full box was $5 at my local shop. But there's some cool cards in here because I used to be a huge Score fan. And right on the front there, that nice Ryan Sandberg, that's one of the Dream Team cards where they had very unique poses on them. So when you break this, buddy, you're not going to get any relics or autographs or special holograms. They're just going to be cards. We'll talk about them. We'll look for the Dream Teams. You'll know them right away because of the different coloring. And we're going to look for some cool poses, take a look at the backs, and revisit this year. In 1991, I was 17 years old, so I was just getting ready to go in the Army. And this was one of the last sets that I bought at the little general actually carried baseball cards back then, believe it or not. And that's where I'd go for this. So why don't we open this bad boy up? Get 16 cards per pack.
And also, these are interesting looking. There are 4 different ones for each aisle.
Yep, multiple packs. Thank you. So we got 4 different packs. Let's see here. Can I tell who is who? It's hard to tell. It's been so long. Hard to tell who they are just by the pictures. But well, let's break some open and see what we have.
Okay.
So let's get all these bad boys. There's a lot of cards in this box. This is a hefty box. Cards are what now? 91, 2001, 2011. Just 23 years old. This box was made, and it's been sitting there waiting for us to break it. So,
those 2 are yours.
Okay. So, let's see if we have any cool cards in here. And these are noticeably thicker than the ones you get these days. That's for damn sure.
Wow.
Ooh. Let's see here. Oh, I got an all-star card right off the bat, Red Sox.
Wow.
And that's a Wade Boggs caricature.
Can I see?
If you look at the drawing, look how big his head is.
Holy, I'm big head. I'm running the bases.
That's it. And then on the back, they give you a little information about him. His position. And I also got the no-hitter club, Tommy Green. And this is what the back of the no-hit club looks like. Phil Plantier for the Red Sox. Well, I haven't seen... Oh, I remember Phil Plantier. He was a great hitter for a year or two. And this is what the back of the cards look like. And this is actually his rookie prospect card, as you saw on the front, on the bottom. Right on the bottom, there's a little bar. I think I may have seen him play in Pawtucket for the Red Sox. But he came up, he batted .331 in '91 for the Red Sox.
Actually got exposed.
Expos don't even exist anymore.
I know.
They're now the Nationals, but they use this unique bleeding on the side where his legs actually look like he's going over. You see how it's over the... They cut it out.
Yeah, that happens with these 2 too. It's like in his arm.
Yep. So it kind of gives a 3D effect. The back full of stats, logo, another nice face shot, almost a mug shot, you may say. Even here on the bottom, I mean, they packed 8 years of information on this back, and also said, you know, Jim's a veteran right-handed reliever, made a name for himself, so on and so forth. I mean, back before the internet and ESPN, this this was the way you got your information. You looked at the stats from the previous year. You learned who the players were. And it's cool to look back on these. I mean, now they look kind of a little tacky, but they look different. Let's see. Here's a good one. Bill Doran for the Reds.
Oh,
nice action shot there. You didn't get any inserts in your pack?
Nope.
Huh.
I got even Indians. Oh, this is Red Sox pile. That's Indians.
Tim Naring, shortstop for the for the Red Sox. He was a good player. Eric King for the Indians. Greg Harris.
What? Dad, Indians go there.
Here we go. Bo Jackson, considered by many to be one of the best athletes of all time. If he didn't break his leg, he was a two-sport athlete, played baseball and football, and played them both exceedingly well. His home runs are the thing of legend. Came back from a debilitating hip injury in '91 to play baseball yet again. He suffered the injury, and this is all on the back of the card. In an NFL playoff game, it was subsequently released by the Royals, who thought he couldn't play again. The White Sox signed Bo in early April. He spent most of the season rehabilitating his hip. When he is healthy, Bo is a remarkable athlete who is the strongest and fastest player in baseball. I'm a believer, said Tony Gwynn of the Padres. He can do everything they say he can. It's scary to see a guy that size, with not an ounce of fat, who can run like the wind, got an arm like a cannon, and is redefining the game as we speak. Bo Jackson, people.
Look what I do.
Oh, you got the All-Star Julio Franco.
Can I see him again? Yeah, he's weird.
Julio Franco. Now, this is Psycho Steve Lyons on the Red Sox.
Can I see?
Played White Sox, went to the Red Sox for a bit. He's still with the MLB Network. He was most famous for with the Red Sox. He stole second. And when he slid in head first, he got up, unbuckled his pants, and dropped his pants on second base.
What?
To dust him off. And he pulled him up right away and said, I forgot where I was. I wanted to get the dirt out of my pants. But
So
he dropped his pants on second base. Everyone saw his underwear.
Oh my God.
Yep. And Greg Harris, I don't remember much about Greg Harris, with the exception of that mustache and hair.
Dad, look, there's this huge stack
gods.
of cards that I'm waiting for you to check
Yeah,
out.
it's Tim Naring too. He was a hell of a shortstop. I seem to recall him being a hell of a shortstop, though he did bat 109 in '91. So maybe I'm just misremembering, which has been known to happen as you get older. A great player for the Indians for many, many years.
I got.
Great action shot, Mr. Albert Bell.
What? I don't know what team this is.
Terry Steinbach.
What team is this?
That would be the Athletics. Oh.
Look, big head. Yeah, I'll show you.
Carlton Fisk. Oof.
So, what is this guy?
It's hard to believe I just pulled a Carlton Fisk card out of a pack.
How's that hard to
He
believe?
started playing in 1969.
That's him?
Now that's over 20 years of playing.
That's this guy.
Okay.
Oh, I got a no-hitter club.
Sam Horn. He had that. Man, he was full of potential. I mean, I'm looking at his stats. He never had great stats with the Red Sox, but Sam Horn, there's still a website, the Sons of Sam Horn. That's how popular he was.
M's.
Andre Dawson, Joe Carter. I mean, these guys, this is like the modern with a lot of the older guys from the 70s. Steve Crawford played for the Red Sox, right? Yep. During that great 86 season. Steve Avery. Young Steve Avery. Still no studio cards, or Dream Team cards. Will Clark, one of the all-time greats as well.
I got another big head guy.
Cecil Fielder.
Here!
Who's that? Scott Erickson. These are cute cards, too. I like those All-Stars. I wouldn't mind seeing art come back. Art cards, cartoons, and stuff.
Indians you got?
I think it's a nice change of pace. Doug Jones. Oof, Dennis Eckersley. Not a lot of great action shots, though. Oh, here's a good one. Sammy Sosa, before he jacked up to ridiculous proportions when he can actually play the field.
What?
Sammy Sosa took drugs to make himself stronger.
Really?
Yeah. Like, see in this picture how thin his arm is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was twice that big before he was done.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't good. This is just really right at the start of that era of steroids.
On the floor.
John Candelaria. Holy cows. 1975.
I
He started
got a
playing.
dream team.
You got a dream team? All right, hold
A
on.
dream team.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me finish these. Look for good pictures.
The
Hey, you got the one right from the box.
Yeah.
Dream team. Ryan Sandberg.
Also, I'm like, hey, Dad.
Look at how cool that is. Looking up at the heavens with the clouds behind him, black and white photography.
Can I see?
Bleeds to the edge of the card, which was very unusual back then.
Bleed to the card?
Yeah, see how it goes right to the edge where all these have a white border?
Yeah.
That was very unusual. Ryan Sandberg. Congratulations, Lucas.
Yeah. I want $1 million.
If I had $1 million.
I would jump off a cliff.
I got a Joe Carter. It looks like they come in little bunches. You get the All-Star, and then you get another insert right behind it if you get the lucky pack. And that was Ricky Henderson breaking the all-time stolen base mark in 91. Cool. So that's the highlight from the previous year when he did it. I remember watching that. That was quite the chase. So we have no hitters and we have 91 highlights. Hey! Ricky Henderson. Speaking of the devil, I got the Ricky Henderson Dream Team.
Can I see?
This was a crazy... Ricky Henderson is crazy. He always refers to himself as Ricky Henderson. What would Ricky say? Ricky don't like Diet Coke. Ricky likes Corvettes. Very strange, but a heck of a player. Fast as the wind. That's a great card. That's great.
He's weird, but he's good.
He's good. That makes up for a lot. Look at this guy. Look at this pose.
He's like,
He looks...
What's up?
Huh. Usually, all right, so we got two of the dream teams.
2 out of a million.
Carlos Balerga, very good player for the Indians.
How many dream teams are there?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Eric Davis. Let's see if the backs have anything. Nope. They're just numbered part of the normal set in the 400s. Let's see. Why am I looking at that side? I want to look for action shots. Oh boy, look at this guy, Greg Briley.
What the heck?
He looks like an accountant. Look at this. This is your shot on your card, buddy, and that's the picture they choose.
That movie.
Sorry, buddy. Not a good card for you. Oh, here's a good action shot. Look at that. With the the umpire, sliding into home.
The refer Empire.
Yeah, I don't know why I started calling him a referee. Because I'm getting old and I'm getting crazy and I'm saying weird things. Here we go. Nice young card for Ken. Cal Ripken Jr., one of the all-time best Orioles. The streak broke Ty Cobb's record for most consecutive games. Ken Griffey Jr., this is his 4th-year card.
Ooh,
Great athlete.
No hit club. But look at this, Dad.
Ah, there's a bunch of them on the same team.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Orioles.
The no-hit club. Oh, 4 pitchers combined for 1 no-hitter. So this was a no-hitter shared by 4 different pitchers. Very unusual you get more than 1 pitcher getting a no-hitter in a game. Usually they'll finish their own game if they have a no-hitter going, but this one time they used 4 different players. Let's see.
What's a no-hitter?
They pitched the entire game and the opponent did not get a hit. 6 innings, 1 inning, 1 inning, 1 inning. I wish they had more information on the back about what happened. He must have been fatigued or hurt or something if they pulled him out with a no-hitter. Because he never got another one, so that was his moment. And here's an unbelievable action shot. I'm just kidding about that.
Can I see?
Mike Heath, buddy.
Can I see?
This is your card from this pack. Standing there. Looks like he's looking at a home run the other guy just hit going out of the park. Yeah, they could not have picked a more boring card. Man, there's a lot of cards in these packs. Holy cows. Got
There's
quite the stack.
16. There's 16.
Yeah.
I counted and also I looked at the box. There's some more cards.
One thing about these cards is there's a lot of mustaches back in the 80s, early 90s. And look at this guy's stash.
Can I see his stash?
Look at his stash.
I want to see his stash, y'all. Wow.
A mustachio. You don't get the stachios much anymore.
1, 2 stashes, 3 stash. I got a 1991 highlight.
What's the highlight?
Artez Navon.
Otis Nixon. Jeez,
Wow.
Lucas. NL single game stolen base leader. Otis Nixon played also for the Red Sox for a brief period of time. 6 steals in 1 game for Mr. Otis Nixon. Speedster extraordinaire. So that's nice. Another 91 highlight.
Wow, you have lots of more.
Yeah, you're just ripping these open, man. Ripping them open. Without a care in the world. But for $5, you know, I don't care if we blow through it pretty quick. Let's see.
Maybe the shortest video we ever had.
I don't think that's going to be the case. Charles Nagy. Wow. Talk about longevity.
What?
Nolan Ryan. Unbelievable. Started with the Mets in 1966. And this is the 91 set. He played through the 70s and the 80s, the 90s, and part of the 60s.
Ooh.
That's longevity.
Look what I got.
Well, who's that? Big Cecil Fielder. I wonder how many kids these days open up packs and Prince Fielder is this guy's son. They don't even know that his dad was quite the force, as you can tell by this all-star card caricature. You know you got the canards when you name your kid Prince, like you're a king. Good for him, though. Name your kid what you want. Frank Viola. Good Lord, he was great on the Twins. I think he played for the Red
We
Sox
got
for
an
a year.
extra. Extra. We have an extra. You can take the extra. We
Who
don't
is it?
really care.
Terry Steinbeck.
Yes. Oh, God. We have too many cards. Too many.
Carlos
I have no
Quintana.
hitters on.
Carlos Quintana. I remember him on the Red Sox.
Oh, we got 2 Red Sox in a row.
Got the Ken Griffey Jr. All-Star card. It's nice.
I have 2 more packs
Ooh.
after this.
A Rocket Man. Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. Very cool. Before he went to Toronto and New York and Houston and jacked up on steroids too. Let's see.
There we
Give
go.
you a couple more of my packs there.
Yeah.
Ruben Sierra,
I'm not going to try.
another steroid user. We got him hard and heavy in this little set.
I'm too fast. Dad, my back card was an Indians.
Oh yeah, who was it? Oh, Albert Bell. That's a nice action shot of Albert. I think I may have shown you Albert's before. Only 2 dream teams though. I was hoping to get at least 4 of them, but we got a couple packs left to go. Wow, talk about a blast from the past. Tom Bernansky.
Dad, are you going to try out all these cards that I opened?
I will. Tom Bernansky made one of the great catches to propel the Red Sox into the playoffs. Back then, they didn't have all the cameras they have now, so they actually didn't have any footage of it. He was in the right field, and the ball dropped, and they didn't get it on camera. And you can only tell by the crowd's reaction that he caught it. I think that may have been the year that Wade Boggs got on the horse and
Dad.
rode around the police horse afterwards, and it was believe, and then they got swept. Oh, wow, look at this card. Jeff Reed. Laying on the ground in agony
Hey,
after
Dad.
getting run into at home
Wade
base.
Boggs.
Wade Boggs All-Star. Look at this card. That's what they put him. He just got hit, run
Really?
over at a home base.
Run over?
Look at, he's in pain. Yeah, the runner knocked him over.
Wow.
Yikes.
I got no hitter too.
Got a duplicate Ricky Henderson Dream Team if anyone wants it. Tim Naring again, good.
Just pay us if you want this card.
I don't think anybody wants that card.
Hey, who knows?
Yeah. Another Ruben Sierra. Oh boy, Dave Winfield too. Man, started in '73. Winding up on that illustrious team, the California Angels, back before they were the Anaheim Angels, before they were the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles, or whatever they're called. Anything that's happened to that LA market that doesn't care. Greg Gagne, Julio Franco. A lot of doubles all of a sudden. Tim Cruz.
Daddy, you gotta go through
Dave
those
Henderson.
cards.
Dave Henderson was a great hitter. What's his average here? 263, 172 home runs. He got traded from the Mariners to the Red Sox, played one full season with the Red Sox. But I believe it was '86. He hit the home run that put the Red Sox, I believe, in the World Series. Come from behind blast in the ninth.
This guy's not on that team.
I remember because my mom had given up, so she was loading us in the car. And we turned on the game, and he was hitting the home run as we got in the car. We ran back inside, and you kind of learn. Danny Darwin, I remember him. I mean, talk about a Southern boy. That looks like a Southern boy in Northern Territory, that's for sure. Omar Vesquel, very good.
Okay, I'm out.
Mike Brumley. Yeah, wow, we only got 3 Dream Teams, huh?
Dad, you may want to look through these cards.
Carlton. Oh, jeez, I didn't even look through these cards yet.
No. I even told you when you said no.
Danny Tartable. Did you notice any action shots?
I'm not looking at him. I'm
good.
only looking at the team.
This is a good one of Cecil Fielder. I mean, you don't see his face, but he was a big guy. I mean, that's a big boy right there.
Carson?
Swinging that big bat of his.
Wow.
That's why he has so many kids. Mustache is out the boo-boo, though. Tom Gordon, he played for the Red Sox later in his career. Oh, one of my all-time favorites. Oh, on the Orioles. Oh, my God. He started with the Red Sox in '72, played for him through the '90s. Dwight Evans in an Orioles uniform isn't right. It's not right. That's horrible.
Why does it only say Red Sox?
Because that's who he played for his whole career. For almost 20 years, he was a Red Sox staple.
Why?
Because he was just a great player. And then he tried to extend his career and went to, who did he go to? The Orioles? Oh, God, I wish I didn't see that card. That makes me sad. I wish he had retired of Red Sox. What did he bat his last season with the Orioles? Oh, he still batted .270. Son of a gun. Guy is older than dirt, and he's still hitting it out there. Oh, Darryl Strawberry, too, before the drugs took over. He had already gone from the Mets to the Dodgers. A great hitter who also was succumbed to the temptation of drugs and alcohol and other debaucheries that we shouldn't name in the presence of children. Oh, talk about a name. Billy Ripken, creator of one of the more infamous cards. I think it was the '87 Topps, where he had the F word written on the bottom of his bat, and he was holding it over his shoulder like this, and you could see it, and it got through, and they made him, and it was worth a pretty penny for a while there. My brother had it. He wouldn't show me the word that was written on it, and it drove me crazy when I was a kid. So, Cal Ripken, his brother, a little more famous than Billy Boy. Remember President Carter had a brother, too. I think his name was Billy. They used to have Billy Beer, something like that. Billy's... Don't name your kid Billy unless you want him to not succeed, if he has an older brother. Doc Gooden's still playing. There are a lot of great players.
Also, if you are a Red Sox fan, you will get plenty of Red Sox cards.
We got plenty of cards, period.
I know. Look at this.
And I didn't even put some in there. I just threw them in the pile. So we wound up, let's talk about these inserts, shall we? We wound up with 2 1991 highlights, both related to stolen bases. Amazingly, we got 7 no-hitters, including one from Nolan Ryan. All the no-nos. For the caricature all-star cards.
We got lots of those.
Yeah, we got a metric ton of these things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these. Very plentiful. Unfortunately, for all involved, only got 3 of the Dream Team, and 2 of them are duplicates. So we got 2 Ricky Hendersons, 1 Ryan Sandberg. And the Ryan Sandberg is the one that's on the box. So they had some really cool Dream Team cards. I was hoping to pull just to have them because I liked these as a kid. I thought they were very cool. I think they're still cool. If Topps are, well, only Topps because they're the only baseball team in town. If Topps put these in their sets, cool things like this, would you like that?
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, it's different. How many, cards do we need of the guy swinging the bat? But these are really cool. I'm glad I pulled them. So what'd you think of this blast from the past, Lucas, compared to these days? I mean, there's no relics, there's no autographs, no holograms, no foil cards, no numbered cards, no mini cards, no silk cards, no extra thick metal cards, no printing plate cards. Just old-fashioned baseball cards, a couple simple inserts.
Yeah, they took out lots and 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 lots of inserts.
Yes, and even though these inserts are all numbered part of the base set, so they weren't even a separate insert. So they must be common enough you can collect them to get the set. So it's pretty cool. I liked Score. I kind of lost track of baseball over the years when I was in the Army. I stopped collecting. Then they had the strike, and if you're old like I am, you know what that strike did to your interest in baseball. Almost overwhelmingly killed it for a few years until drugs brought it back with the home run chase. But that's Score. We didn't win the exclusive Joe DiMaggio autographed cards, which
What?
yeah, there was an offer on the wrapper to win a Joe DiMaggio card. They inserted 2,495 autographed cards in packs of Series 1. Oh, so maybe you are a winner. I don't know. I thought you'd have to mail it away and the rebate would be gone, but I mean, they made 1 million of these things, so the chance of pulling any Joe DiMaggio card, even an unsigned one's not very great. But that Score, like I said, we have Topps from the 80s that we have to break open, which doesn't even have this level of inserts in it. I mean, base card city with some all-stars. A lot of people you won't recognize when I say their names. But I'll have a couple tales to tell about that, like Ricky Henderson, who always, hey, Ricky did good today. Ricky hit 3 home runs, and Ricky really got the, I mean, just, he's a strange dude. Fun, though. Funny. Probably should have been in the Major League movie as himself, because he's crazy. Then we got the Allen and Ginter coming next week, so we're going to have some cool hits from that. And thanks for everyone for the comments, as always. We appreciate them. I try to respond as much as I can. Lucas, when I can get him off of Minecraft, he can respond to some as well. We are on Bunt. We've added a lot of you people who left comments to our friends list so we can trade. If I have doubles, I'm not going to hold out for anything great. Whatever. If you want them, you can have them. I only do it for fun and relaxation. That's it. If you want to see us break something, drop us a line. You want to send us cards? Okay.
They're fine with anything that you want to give us.
You want us to send you cards? Well, all right, we'll send you cards. I mean, God, I have a whole pile of scorecards that is over that I don't want. Do you? And that's it. Thanks for everyone. Remember, you can tell my birthday girl here. Wish her a happy birthday in the comments if you want, if you watch this far.
This is my birthday.
God bless you.
Enter your password.
Don't say it. Don't say it. You're on the internet, you goose. All right.
Does not match.
All right.
Enter your password.
Baba.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys next
Password
time.
does not match.
Bye.